Many cultures have called the age 60 the age of philosophy. And now we can expect, as I said in the beginning, that we will live more than 60 years and quite a lot more than 60 years. And there is still one more full cycle to begin. If we have managed to keep our spirit strong, that thing that I just like this call spirit, I think has a lot to do with Saturn. Saturn, like a voice inside you, which is, yes, your ego. This is what Saturn is very often defined as. How you see yourself in the context of your current incarnation, this lifetime. What is your opinion of yourself? What is your feeling about yourself? Where you sense your strengths and weaknesses. And what is that, maybe we can say, alchemical gold that managed to get born during the course of your life or not, and you either have as a very solid rock that is constantly supporting you and helping you hear the voice of reason during each one of those transition stages and do the right thing that you're supposed to do during those ages, so that you are in tune with the cycle, with the natural course of life, or whether this thing is failing you. And that's when problems and challenges from the outside world come in the form of all sorts of annoying experiences of restriction and physical troubles that are Saturnian reminders of lessons unlearned. The harder it is, and especially you can use this particular age, 50, 63, to figure out how well you did so far. And now comes the time to begin consolidating something like a synthesis of your productive life, and to say to yourself, it is totally all right from now on to not be competing in the race of productivity in the same way as I did so far. It is totally fine for my body to start failing me, and I need to take better care of it. But most importantly, I need to see whether there was something creative that was born out of my activities so far that I can start consolidating into an imaginary seed to give to the next generations, or to give to younger people around me, or to just simply start sharing now. From 60 onwards, it's not so much about gaining. It's that the tide has turned towards sharing. It's very important to have something to share. Many people struggle at these ages because they kind of feel emptiness, that they don't have something they consider meaningful to share. But this is really the point of that age. And also to ask yourself the question, what I have been doing so far, my work mainly, my participation, was it answering a real need out there in the world? Was I able to contribute something that, and am I still contributing something that's just the right thing that I need it for? And am I doing it right? Had I done it right? Maybe some corrections can be made in this particular age, and you start selecting. So at the same time, when Saturn returns, we have yet another return of Jupiter, and the progressed moon and sun make the same aspect in the chart like they did when you were born. So many repetitions of coming back to your self age again, an opportunity to make revisions and make a new start from a different perspective. And here we have the waning trine of Uranus. That gives us a clue, I think, that because it's a trine and from the second part of the cycle, it is an opportunity for creativity, for new freedom, for new contribution, for experiencing yourself on another level, which is a pleasant experience. It's not just something that we struggle with because we are aging. It's the ninth step. The ninth step is Jupiterian, Sagittarian in a way. So have we become wise in a way that makes us suitable for a position of an elder that can now give advice and can now share not just knowledge and experience, but also very valuable realizations of struggles that we went through in the previous stages? And if you are somebody that was really trying to figure out what to do with yourself in the previous turning points, the Chiron return, the first Saturn return, the previous moments of important choices and change. You are now supposedly much wiser. You are a different person. You are somebody that cannot be easily scared by turning points and changes, and should embrace them in a way that is an energy of wisdom. This can become very attractive to younger people. And this can be the very right way to be with younger people and to still participate in active life after the 60s. And not, as opposed to that, try to compensate by more activity, by just doing more, which is more suitable for the previous period of Saturn from 30 to 60. As inevitably you're going to fail in that, and you're going to feel frustrated, as this is not the game to play anymore. The game to play has to be very much readjusted. So the phase of wisdom, the 9th phase, I think has to be used for that. Trying to go back to your lifetime experiences and see how they fit together, what was their meaning, looking for a sense of meaning. And the more you're able to find out for yourself, the more peace you're going to have for the next several stages of life.